Elimelech's move could be seen as a sign of distrust to God, a distrust in God's plan for him and his family. And what's crazy, shortly after they arrive to Moab, Elimelech dies, leaving Naomi to raise their 2 sons on her own. He chose to react to his situation, not act on his situation. You know what the difference between acting and reacting is? When you act on something, you actually think it through. You actually, in my case, or in our cases as children of God, we actually seek God for help. We actually seek God for guidance, right? When you react, you're reacting, you're not even thinking things through. All you're doing is following natural instinct. If you even read in the first chapter of the book of Ruth, it doesn't even say that he even sought out after God. He didn't even pray to seek God's direction on what he should do. He just decided to do it on his own. And he reacted following his natural instincts, and it got him dead. And what really stirred within my spirit, what really got me, is because a lot of times, even as children of God, as followers of Jesus, as Christians, we do the exact same thing. How many times have you been in a relationship? How many times do we see married couples who are married after 3, 4, 5, 6 years? Do they say, oh man, it's starting to get tough right now. Newlywed area, the newlywed portion of my marriage, it's over with. And things are starting to get tough. And so I don't know, man, this marriage is going to get to me. It's going to be the end of me. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it looks greener. The grass on that other side looks a little more greener and better than it does right here, right now, what I'm in. And what do? We react, and we don't seek God. And we go off to a place that is not of God, instead of being in a place where God had blessed and God had promised and God was in the middle of. Does that make sense? We do it with our jobs. God blessed you with a job, right? He blessed you with a job, but when the going gets tough, we go ahead and we say, man, I got to go to a different job, a job that's better, that pays more. But guess what? It pays more, but you got to work more. And then when you work more, it takes you away from the things of God, and then you can't go to church anymore. And you end up what? Spiritually dead. Because you decided to leave a job that God has already blessed you, where you had a chance to study your word, where you had a chance to go to church and connect with family. And so we act like Elimelech, and we go, and what happens is in our lives, we tend to go into the place that is not of God, instead of following or seeking what God has for us and following the things that he has for us, the things of him. Does that make sense this morning? And that really struck